Well, hello, hello, hello. I want to welcome you to Good News Outreach. Let me go ahead and bring in the executive director, Cheval Breggins. How are you? God bless you. God bless you.
God bless you too. I am well. Apostle Des, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, doing good. I want you to know that we are starting our Good News Outreach channel. So, y'all bear with us. This is our first segment for Good News Outreach. But I want you to know, I know we are in very capable hands with Executive Director Cheval Breggins. So today, though, we're going to highlight, we're going to be talking about different aspects of Good News Outreach. Today, he is going to be talking about the Maryland Oaks Crossing. So with that, and we're not going to be long. We're not going to be before you long, but just keep with us, and we're going to keep this thing going, and you're going to see how we're going to grow this channel. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Okay, so without any further ado, this is Cheval Breggins.
Uh, thank you, Apostle Des. All right, let me talk a little bit about Maryland Oaks Crossing. First, Maryland Oaks Crossing community is located in the 3100 block of Bicycle Road. Bicycle Road is located off of West Tennessee Street that turns into Blountstown Highway, and it's in the 32304 zip code. So that is over there in the Godby area. Maryland Oaks Crossing community, it is one of our programs. So since it is one of our programs, we are just not a housing complex or community. Housing is one aspect of the program. So I will talk about that aspect first and then some of the other aspects. Housing, we have 47 manufactured units. We have 2 bedrooms and 3 bedrooms, and they come with air conditioning. Now, our 2-bedroom units are $625 a month. Our 3-bedroom units are $750 a month. There are requirements when you complete an application and to successfully complete application to be considered for housing. First, we do have a monthly income minimum. The monthly income minimum for a 2-bedroom is $1,875, $1,875 a month. The 3-bedroom monthly income minimum is $2,250. So it is 3 times the monthly rate, the monthly rent rate. There is a minimum credit score of 550. The people moving in must be a family unit. And since someone asked me if 2 adults would be considered a family unit, no. The family unit must consist of at least 1 adult and at least 1 minor age youth. With that being said, that's our housing component. There's the program component. So when you're coming to Maryland Oaks Crossing and you want to become a part of the program, again, you're just not committing to the housing. You're committing to the actual program. So for the program, we offer case management services. We offer trauma-informed counseling and therapy services. That is optional. But the requirement would be that you engage in a Getting Ahead course. It's about a 3-4 month Getting Ahead course, and financial literacy. This is an affordable transitional housing program. So we talked about the affordable. Transitional, it means that you come to us and you can stay a maximum of 2 years, and then you transition into your own house or an apartment complex. So it's only for 2 years. So we are not permanent housing, we are transitional housing. So with that being said, that's why the services, those program services are so important to
Mhm.
ensure your self improvement and also your self sufficiency when you leave Maryland Oaks Crossing and you enter into the housing market, whether you're purchasing or renting, and you're able to sustain your family. With that being said, Maryland Oaks Crossing, Good News Outreach, we own the Maryland Oaks Crossing
Right.
land and the units. Obviously, someone has to manage it, and management could include maintenance, repairs, the application, background check, and onboarding of a new tenant. So, with those services, that property management piece is contracted out to an entity by the name of Rent with Integrity. Their phone number is 850-778-2010. So if you say you want to know more about Maryland's Oaks Crossing, the community, you're interested in applying, if please don't call our office, because the only thing the person who answers the phone will say is you need to speak with Rent with Integrity at 850-778-2010. So really, that's our program in terms of who we are. Now, let me explain to the community at large who we are not, because we get a lot of phone calls. We
Yes.
get a lot of phone calls for emergency housing situations. We are not an emergency housing program. We have a waiting list. I will be honest with you. There is a waiting list for the 2 bedrooms and the 3 bedrooms. And obviously, within the other waiting list, the people come off the waiting list either by securing a unit or when they find another unit, find somewhere else to live. So we are not emergency housing. So I'm saying that to everyone in the community. If you call us or someone calls or someone is referred to us, we will have to refer them to someone else. So we're not emergency housing. The Please be mindful of the fact that the monthly income and the credit check and the credit score minimums requirements must be met. So again, just wanted to educate regarding who we are and also sort of re-educate regarding who we are not or what services we are not able to provide. Again, if you're interested in Maryland Oaks Crossing, you want to contact Rent with Integrity. And their number is 850-778-2010.
That's it. That's it. So, with Good News Outreach owning everything, like you said, we take care of the maintenance and all of that. Rent with Integrity takes care of everything else. So, if you're looking for transitional housing, if because again, like he said, this is not emergency housing. However, if you are in a, you need some place to go, we do have a waiting list. So you have to call them and get your name on the waiting list. Um, and they will tell you all the requirements and let you know everything that Mr. Breggins has just said here. It's a good program, and I should know because I'm the program manager. But we are doing what we can to help the Maryland Oaks Crossing community, and really what we're trying to do is just service that community the best we know how. So do you want to talk about the upcoming or the ongoing project over there at Maryland Oaks?
Yes. Yes. So now that we have the basics out of the way and we've presented that information, there are a couple of other things. Let me talk about the service aspect that Apostle Des just mentioned. I mentioned some of the services that are rendered, and people will always ask. I was asked at a presentation a couple days ago. Well, how can our group or how can our family, how can we help? So that's one of the things that we will tell you. There are many ways to help. So we have people who might come out to clean or pick up leaves, We may have people who want to come out and power wash. We have groups or families and individuals who want to serve as like a mentor, or they will adopt a family. So there are a lot of different ways that you can render services, giving of your time and your talent. Obviously, you're the treasure. We have young people there. They need tutoring, so they can be tutored, which leads us to a couple of the one of the big projects is our learning center. That's a project that has been in the works for a couple years. We have permits where electricity is in, plumbing's in. We've got to get the ramp in. Then there are a few things. Once we take care of all of that, and there are just a few more things that we need to do inside of there. Once we get that learning center together, a lot more of the tutoring can occur within that setting, along with maybe musical lessons by some of our talented musicians in the Big Bend area. We can hold sessions and workshops in that particular location also. So that is the big thing. We're anticipating that our goal is to have everything, to have that learning center up and moving before the start of the 2023-2024 school year. Like I said, we have permits and the electrical work being done, and along with the plumbing. They're just wrapping up a few more pieces. We have to get a ramp in, right, for so that it's accessible to everyone, and then just do a few things on the inside once all of that is taken care of. So we're looking forward to doing that. I do want to, as they say, give a shout out to one group who comes out every month on the third Saturday. They come out to work with the families. Uh, they're there just about every month except for one during the summer, and that's the Florida State University College of Medicine Chapman Group, Behavioral Health Group. They come out for 2 hours on the third Saturday, and their focus is on health and wellness. So they have health and wellness activities. So the kids get to move around and play and run and jump. And then we have health and wellness screenings. So at the last event, they took your weight, your height. They did a vision check, blood pressure check, heart rate check. So they basically did it all right there on the grounds. And they will also bring some food and some goodies, some healthy food. So they have wraps and vegetarian wraps and fruit, water, and a variety of healthy foods. So it's always a hats off to the Florida State University College of Medicine Chapman Behavioral Health program. Most of the students who come out are first year med students, and they've been working with Maryland Oaks Crossing since since the beginning, almost 20 years. So it's a great partnership, and we have others who have come to build swings and gardens and benches and power wash. So that's all encompassing, and just want to say thank you to the people who make it happen. And, in addition to the GNO team members, there are others in the community who work with us to provide other services. Thank you to Echo for providing some of the case management services also.
Sorry, I was muted there. Okay, since we are coming up on Easter or Resurrection Sunday, as some people like to say, also want to give a shout out to St. Paul's United Methodist Church. They have provided Easter baskets for the youth over at Maryland Oaks Crossing. So we were instrumental when we went over there. We talked with spoke with that group of women, and we watched them. We saw them put the baskets, putting the things, all the stuff together for the baskets. So if you go on our Facebook page at Good News Outreach, you can even see those pictures. And our executive director, he spoke to the women and let them know all about Good News Outreach. So, Maryland Oaks Crossing, you can look forward to your Easter baskets. We have them and we will be delivering them and getting them out to you for Easter. So, with that, just want to say again, thank you to St. Paul UMC, United Methodist Church, for all that you do. And again, like Director Cheval Breggins said, all of our partners. See, I had to catch myself and not call you apostle this time. All of our partners, we just want to thank you for all that you do. So, uh, I tell you, I gotta switch out of this. I gotta switch modes back into employee and not apostle. I was going to say Apostle Breggins. Okay, you have the last word, sir.
This again, thank you to everyone. This is the spring season uh, that we have entered. Spring is doing something new. It's the time where you plant and budding occurs, and you see the fruits of your labor later on. And I just want to say to everyone, there isn't anything that you could do or give that is too small. Just remember that every tree we see, every huge tree we see, began with a seed that was planted. So some of you may plant, others may come along and water the seeds, and we just let God take the make the increase. And so we just want to be planters and seeders, and you can always feel free to join us and contact us. Check us out on the Facebook page. Apostle Des is doing a great job with the Facebook page and getting information and pictures out there. If you have questions, we'll be more than happy to answer questions. And if you want us to come and speak to your organization, more than happy to find a date and time that works for both of us, and we'll be there. You're muted. You're muted.
There it goes again. So ways that you can reach out to us, of course, visit our website at goodnewsoutreach.org, or you can email us at info@goodnewsoutreach.org. And I'm telling you, we will get back with you, and whatever your participation is and how we can help each other in this, we just thank you for that. We'll be back again. We are, of course, like I said, we are developing this new Good News Outreach channel, and so we have our other programs that we will be talking about, and turning it over to Mr. Breggins, not Apostle Breggins, but Mr. Breggins, and allowing him to do his thing and talk to you. So again, we just thank you for being here with us for Good News Outreach, and look forward to great things. Apostle, okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. All right. All right. I will let him say his goodbye.
Everyone, like I said, just thank you for all that you're doing, and as an act of our faith, we just thank you in advance for what you're going to do. Um, Even if you're just sitting somewhere, or you say I may not even be able to get out, the one thing I tell everyone you can do, everyone can always pray for the people we serve, uh, the men, women, boys, and girls, the staff, the volunteers, and the board. So everyone can do that, and that's how you can participate. And again, do not hesitate to contact us. Do not hesitate to look us up on Facebook. Do not hesitate to ask me to come out and speak with your group or organization or church, whatever it may be. So with that being said, I just want to say thank you and God bless.